You're listening to Behind the Scenes podcast, brought to you by City TV.
Here now with Gary, and I'm going to ask Gary a few questions about the audio team. Gary, what can you tell us about the audio team?
Basically, we're a 4, maybe 5-man crew running the entire show service.
So we've got some of this equipment here. I'm going to have the cameraman just give us a view on some of this equipment here. What can you tell us about some of this equipment, Gary? And
First off, we've got CD player, twin CD player, nice and easy. Then we've got our gate system. Basically means it cuts the sound coming through after the instrument's been hit. Then we have a compressor and effects units we use for the drum. Our main input is a 250 pin input, power supply unit, and PSU for the main desk.
right, you mentioned a 250 pin input. Was that?
Yeah.
What does that do?
Basically takes all the feeds from off the stage, brings them to here where we mix it.
Okay.
Then basically 2 outputs go back to the stage for the main left and right outputs.
Gary, I really appreciate your time. I know you're very busy. I'm just trying to move on to a few more people of your members of your team. But I really appreciate your time. And really thank you very much for spending the time with us. I'm here today to interview Craig from the ministry team, the audio ministry team. Craig, what can I ask you today then? First and foremost, I heard that you're the main man for the audio. What can you say about that?
I am. Hi there. I've been coming to CPC now for 2.5 years, nearly 3. And I joined the team about 8 months after joining CPC. Very lucky enough to become number 2 for then Greg, who was in charge of the sound team. And then I took over about 18 months ago, and enjoyed it ever since.
So, what can you tell me? What does that involve?
Well, basically, we run the audio for the church. So everything that you hear, whether it's microphones or the sound, we control, we run. It's our responsibility to make sure that it's working correctly on a Sunday morning, that everyone can hear. Future plans are actually looking to take over the sound for the kids as well, so that we can bring it all under one banner.
Sorry to cut you. How much pressure does that put on you?
I mean, the pressure is there every Sunday, because you want to do a good job. One thing we all have to realise is that we're not here for ourselves. We're here to glorify God. Which is what inspires us to get up in the morning to come here.
Absolutely.
And to put everything into it.
You mentioned earlier on about ferrying the equipment from base camp to Woodville Halls. Can you tell us some of that? What happens there? The ins and outs of that.
Yeah, basically what happens is the amount of equipment that we have, not just the sound, but across the board, all the ministries. We store all the equipment down at the base camp, and every Sunday we have a team of guys and girls that go down to base camp, load the lorry up with all the equipment, including the audio. They arrive at Woodville Halls around 7 o'clock in the morning, where the ministries that need to be there to set up, where they're ready to go. We all unload the lorry, and each ministry we distribute the equipment to each individual ministry, and then the teams then start setting up their equipment.
Okay. What would you like to see happening within the audio team now?
Within the audio team, I would very much like to see more people be inspired to come and lend a hand, to get involved. We have a lot of fun. We all love God on the team. We all love being here, but we want to push the audio into another level.